SCVs right there, but you know, I'm a little bit concerned about this right now. Those Valkyries are going to be a very hard counter to the group of Wraiths, and now Light has gone on a full-on tech switch into BC. So first 4 battle cruisers coming out. I didn't even see the what do you call it, the physics lab, I suppose, that makes the battle cruisers. I haven't seen that gone down. Leta is still pretty well in control. Apart from that Andromeda style expansion, Light only has that 9 o'clock base, and yeah, that's it. It's just the 9 o'clock and the center of the map that Light has mining. It looks like Leta, though, is running out a little bit. It looks like he is on 3 mining bases. He's got the northwest, its natural expansion, and that 11 o'clock base up in the north. But, you know, he's really just got to take out that center of the map. If he just takes out the center of the map, it should be GG. 4 battle cruisers out already, but that is a huge group of Wraiths to counteract that. Battle cruisers just don't shoot fast enough to kill off all of those, but that is a lot of Valkyries, so if Light uses his scans well, and if Leta clumps up all of his Wraiths, he could have been in a lot of trouble. Those Valkyries could just eat up all of those Wraiths in a couple of volleys. It looks like I'm stumbling on my speech, kind of excited about this huge air battle that's about to happen, but those Valkyries have spotted a lot of the Wraiths, and I think Leta ought to just, I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of Cloak Wraiths, and most of them are focusing on those battle cruisers. He's sending out a couple of those Wraiths just to take out Valkyries, and I think all of the Valkyries have been killed, and all of the BCs have gone down too. 6 BCs already completely wiped out. I don't know how many Wraiths Leta lost in that. It looks like he still has... that looks like a full control group. It's really hard to tell when they're cloaked and all stacked on top of each other, but losing all of those Valkyries is a huge resource investment, not to mention all of the battle cruisers, which is an even huger resource investment. So that was a very big loss by Light, and Leta's really just going with sort of a Zerg style of Terran versus Terran air battle, where he's just pumping the small and cheap units, and Light's trying to be the real Terran and build the strongest, most armored units possible, but just sheer numbers is going to be winning out right now for Leta. However, Leta, come on, please, you got a tank over there. Even if you just scanned it, you should be able to siege that that central expansion, but why not just take out that expansion and end the game? However, Leta is looking like he wants to slowly pick apart every piece of army that Light still has on the field, and you know, I don't know. I guess it probably doesn't matter at this point. After losing all those battle cruisers and those Valkyries, which were really the only thing that might have given Light a chance in this game, Leta is thoroughly in control, and now he is finally going to be marching his army in towards that 9 o'clock expansion, and Light really just can't afford to lose this. That's one of his 2 mining expansions. He hasn't been fully mining on that single expansion. I think it's because of that tank that's sieging over the edge, but yeah, it's just attack moving from Leta coming on here. He's gone for the... it's the greatest strategy. This is going to be called the Leta for a while for me, but just doing a slow Terran versus Terran game, and then once you get a slight lead, build 20 starports and all-in Wraiths, I guess. I mean, I guess it's not all-in just because his economy's so well set, but Leta finally clearing out this 9 o'clock base. That command center is going to go down in a minute. I'm expecting Light to probably go in for an all-in counterattack to maybe try to even this up, but he's actually going in and trying to set up that southeast base once again. He's parking it directly on top of a siege tank that Leta had left there, so it's not like it's a surprise. Now Leta finally going in through the center of the map to clear out everything that Light has put in there. Also clearing out some more SCVs, so that central base is finally, it's going to be lifted. The only thing that Light has left is this one tank, or excuse me, the one command center that is sitting next to the tank, and that tank is still sitting there shelling stuff. Light just, you know, floated command centers over there, hoping that... I don't know what he's hoping for. I mean, even if he mines some more minerals, there's no way that he's going to be able to come up with enough units to defend against this. I mean, he already had 6 or 8 Valkyries and was unable to kill the swarms of wraiths that Leta was bringing in, and now Leta is just going to be going in towards the original main base for Light, and he's going to wipe out presumably every production building that Light has on the field. Finally, there are another group of Valkyries, so Light going in with a bunch of Valkyries, but the problem with going in for a lot of Valkyries right now is that despite how well they're going to be able to take out the wraiths, except not really when there's that many wraiths, but they're really good against the wraiths, but he doesn't have anything to do to fight the ground army that Leta still has, because he hasn't really lost any. A pretty nice little D-matrix that Light put on one of those Valkyries, able to keep it alive for a long time, get a couple of volleys, but still only 3 kills on that one that was D-matrixed, which is not what you need to be seeing. You need to be seeing like 15 Wraith kills by that by that one Valkyrie, and yeah, another D-matrix goes on the Valkyrie, but it still goes down just because that is a ton of Wraiths. It's getting hit by, I don't know, 50 rockets every volley, and it's just not gonna last. Anyways, this map is dragging on. Leta is well in control of this, so I'm going to talk about Magfest some more. It's going to be great. I really hope to see some of you guys there. It's going to be exciting. I'm going to be working with the people that are in charge of setting up all of the guest speakers and events and that sort of thing that are going on. So if you see me around during the daytime, it's likely that I would be working for them in some sort of capacity. In the nighttime, I'm planning on going to concerts and drinking a lot, and then playing Mario Kart, or actually I really want to play a lot of New Super Mario Bros. Wii at MagFest. I'm hoping that'll be really fun. And maybe I'll get into the PC room and try to play some StarCraft on my computer. Oh, I think Sparkyz is also going to be responsible for a sort of podcast or something. I don't know if it's going to be StarCraft related or not quite yet. I haven't exactly planned for it yet. Looks like this is going to be the final battle. Finally, a lot of Goliaths coming in to counteract the race, and the race aren't enough to kill all of those units. So 3 BCs, a control group of Goliaths for Light. Leta has taken both the 9 o'clock expansion and that central expansion now, and he's putting down a ton of control towers, which I think means that he is going to be switching into BCs of his own. And with his economy, he should be able to pump BCs almost as fast as he's been pumping Wraiths. He's probably got minerals and gas stored in the bank, because he really hasn't had to replace too many armies. Anyways, yeah, so MagFest, it's going to be great. What was I saying? Working for the guest liaison thing. Oh, right, so we're doing a podcast. I'm not sure exactly what it's going to be like, but at the very least, we're probably going to be trying to interview some people and get their feelings on MagFest and talk about what's going on, that sort of thing. So keep an eye out for us there. Once again, you should email me if you're planning on coming at sparkyzcast@gmail.com. And let's see, geez, why has Light not GG? He really wants to drag this out. And finally, Leta going in, doing what I said he was going to do a couple of minutes earlier, and killing off all of the production buildings. I guess he's kind of he's gotten a little bit antsy about his attacking with all those Wraiths after that one semi-victory that Light had by revealing that he had been building a ton of Goliaths. Still, I think Leta has probably 30 tanks on the ground, so I don't think that those Goliaths are going to be able to really do permanent damage. And Light has got his one mining base there in the natural expansion at the southeast position, and he is putting missile turrets all around it to try to defend against this big encounter going down. The Wraiths are hunting down the Valkyries, taking one volley, but finally able to kill off some of those Valkyries, and this base is probably going to go down once again. I don't know if he's going to be able to pick it down entirely with just the Wraiths. It looks like he is. Wow, Wraiths do hardly any damage to ground units, and being able to take out a command center that fast, like just run in and snipe